Today I would like to present two artworks that illustrate a fascinating period of art history during the 15th and 16th century, when for the first time human beings ventured to travel on very long distance trips on the oceans and therefore discovered new lands and interacted for the first time with long distant cultures. The first artwork is an example of a painted screen by Japanese artists for Japanese wealthy families. It represents the arrival of Portuguese boats to Japan. And the artist took care to really represent with a lot of ethnographic details the scene. You can see the clothes, the faces, the goods they're carrying. There we notice that on these European boats there are also Africans and Muslim traders, merchants, that integrated the crew all along the journey. So these painted screens were painted on paper and then glued on wood supports. And they're extremely fragile due to that, with a lot of tension on it. That's why we have to rotate them every 3 months, and they need to have very few light on them. The second artwork is a very refined ivory salt cellar. It's really divided in 3 parts to contain the salt and the pepper. These kind of luxurious objects were commissioned by Europeans to African artists. When they started trading in the region of the Guinean Gulf, in Africa, they discovered the skills of these African artists and decided to commission amazing artworks. If the figure at the top of the boat is quite characteristic of the sculptures of the Guinean Gulf, on the opposite, the iconography of the conquistadors at the bottom of the object is probably based on European engravings. These two artworks are rare examples of cross-cultural objects produced at this period of first encounter between distant civilizations. Therefore, they tell us about the curiosity, the fascination, and sometimes suspicion inspired by the newcomers.